Thank you for joining me. Thank you to those who have newly subscribed to the channel. And we're almost up to 2,300. I wanted to try to get to 3,000 before Halloween when I do the next giveaway. Look at that. We're just not getting rid of this negative energy, are we, collective? I tried all day yesterday to get a reading, and I wasn't able to get a really clear reading because it kept changing so much. Like in the middle of the reading, it would change, and it just wasn't making much sense to anybody. So I didn't post any of it. And for some reason, I was seeing like video footage of people, but it was like it was real life. I don't know how to explain it. And it was like somebody was hitting fast forward. I don't know what that's about, but it had the sense of like an Eight of Wands type feel. Like things are going to move ahead fast. But we'll see what happens. Alright. So, let's see, how do we want to do this today? I'm also thinking about doing a week ahead spread where I look at each day of the week later on today. See what that might look like. Oh, let's find out what's going on with virtues. What's going on in the collective for virtues? So maybe something that's been stuck is going to finally move forward. I don't know. That's kind of what it felt like. Gratitude, that's always a good virtue to have working. And courage. Being grateful and having courage. That's got like a Leo vibe to it. And then compassion on the top. Gratitude, courage, and compassion should somehow factor into this message. Alright, and yesterday I kept getting the Emperor in reverse, the Fool, and the Star. Over and over and over again. For the major arcana. What's working right now, Holy Spirit? What are y'all doing? Don't fight. What's working? Half the deck turned over. Here we go. Oh, that was what I had on the bottom of the deck. Uh-oh. We have a wheel showing up with death. So that has the sense that something may have happened that's going to transform your life or your situation. What's not working? I see a sunrise. Okay. Chariot, the Lovers, and Faith in reverse. So the Chariot is about movement. That's that movement, that fast movement. But in this, like the Eight of Wands is like busyness type, that feel. This is more of like an actual, you might have to move residences, or you might have to travel to get somewhere. And it has to do with a decision that has to be made, and having your faith is, I've been seeing this over and over again, that our faith, for some reason our faith is struggling. Alright, and how are we going to pull this together? There's going to be a Tower. And this hasn't happened yet. If when the Tower comes out in reverse like that, it's something inevitable. Or it could be that Spirit steps in and prevents it from happening. But it's inevitable. If it doesn't happen, it'll only be because Spirit steps in and says, enough is enough here. Or, you know, something's going to change about the situation. There's something unsure about this situation. But to have a wheel here and a Tower here, there's a lot of uncertainty in somebody's life. Because this is the universe doing something over here that's transforming it. Maybe causing you to have to decide to move and to feel like you don't have any faith anymore in human beings or in whatever your faith is in. And then over here it's like an upheaval again. It just hasn't happened yet. Or you may have an opportunity to prevent this tower somehow. And then we have temperance in reverse on the bottom of the deck, which is about your self-control. So somebody is, in the future, not going to have self-control. They're going to lose their patience type feel. Alright. I kept feeling like yesterday that I was supposed to use these, so I'm going to stick with that notion. Focus and openness. Focus and openness is what shows in this pre-shuffle here. Stand still and openness. And those are the same cards that I was getting yesterday. It was saying yesterday that our love life was at a standstill. And this could, if you wanted to look at this from an aspect of love, there's something that's happening that's transforming your love life. And you're going to overcome this decision. And it has to do with somebody's faith being in reverse, like being upside down. And then there's going to be something that happens to pull this together. So there's a lot of somethings happening that are out of your control right now. Is what I'm seeing. And happiness and openness. There's a lot of something's happening right now. It looks like the universe or spirit, the Holy Spirit is doing something that's out of your control. And it might be out of your control because you allowed it to get out of your control. I don't know. But it does have to do with gratitude and courage. And I can see that you have to be courageous here because you don't have a lot of control, it doesn't look like. The only real control you have here is maybe about this decision. And then that might even be out of your control depending on what this wheel is about. Alright, how are you working in our home lives, Holy Spirit? Wow, that's a lot. You're working in our home lives through trust, change. There's something changing, and I see that. There's a big change happening. Trust, change, potential, and thriving. So there's a change happening that's going to affect your trust, your potential, and your thriving. This is the change. This wheel is the change that's happening. And it's going to affect your ability to trust, thrive, and have potential. The full moon is definitely a big factor here. I see a volcano. I see giraffes. I see some kind of pink tree. The color pink is standing out here. I also see like a carousel. Like maybe you're going to go to a fair or an amusement park. I see a tropical island with another full moon, but it's a crescent moon actually. Maybe you're planning a trip somewhere. Some of you may be planning a trip. There's a lot of different types of feel here. Alright, so there's going to be a change that affects your trust, your ability to thrive, and your potential. Whatever this change might be. There's fixing to be a big change for somebody. Alright, how are you working in our career lives or work lives? Simplicity. Simplicity came out. So somehow our work lives are going to be simple. Simplicity. I see a feather here. Might be finding white feathers. Alright, and our love lives, the Holy Spirit. The truth. We're getting truth right now, aren't we, Collective? Could the truth be any more apparent than it has been this past week about our love lives? Alright. Any surprises you might have for us today or over the next 24 hours? You're going to have enlightenment and success. Wow, that's beautiful. So apparently this tower is going to bring clarity and enlightenment. Whatever you're trying to see the truth about here is going to bring enlightenment. And your work life is probably the simplest part of your life right now. You probably enjoy going to work just to get away from your real life. That's the feel that I get here. Why is Temperance over here on the bottom of the deck? Can you give me a clue? Someone has red hair. Because you're going to focus. You're going to finally focus on the right things. Focus. And embracing on the bottom of the deck. Embracing. I'm not sure what that might mean yet. Alright, let's go a little bit deeper here and see what comes out of these cards. How are you working in our home life, Spirit, with this trust, thriving, potential, and change? So it could be, let me look at this a little bit more. It could be that there's a potential change. You might be trusting that this is going to happen so you can thrive. I mean, that's another way of looking at this. And it could involve your career life and having it a little bit more simple. Keeping it simple. Simplicity is good, though. And your Spirit's working on you in simplicity. Trying to bring things to a more eased, comfortable place so things feel simple again. And then in your relationship, your love life, you're going to have truth. That's the most interesting thing on this spread. And whatever that truth reveals, whatever this change over here reveals in your home life, is going to enlighten you and bring you success and help you to focus on what's more important in your life. Because right now I get this sense that you're focused on the wrong things somehow. Or maybe you've missed something somewhere. Alright, so let's look at it again from these cards and see if I can get anything else. What do we need to see here? Something's happened. Ask with sincerity and reach for the stars. So something has happened because this wheel would indicate that something was out of your control. It's exposed this truth. And it's caused this change. And that's why you're going to be enlightened. Your surprise is enlightenment. And there's more coming with this tower, I promise you. And this chariot would indicate overcoming a decision that's affected your faith. And it doesn't have to be faith in God. It could be your faith in somebody. But somehow Spirit is working on your faith here. That's the only thing besides the tower that's in reverse. Alright, what do we need to look at here? Do we want to look at how this happened? Or do we want to look a little deeper? Let's see what comes out for home life here, Spirit. Talk to me more about this change that's happening. You're engaging higher reason. So, somehow you weren't engaging your higher reason here. Like, this has the sense to me that you missed something. Something went unnoticed by you. Okay? How about our work lives with this simplicity? Can you go deeper with that for me? These cards are coming out real forceful. Be open to love. So, In your work life, you're having to be open to love and simplicity. That's strange. And I always think that this means how Spirit's working in our lives, because it never really goes with our career, or maybe it does. Somehow in your work life, you have to be open to love and have simplicity. You got to keep it simple here, but be open to love. All right. How about our love life over here where we're having truth revealed? You got to be true to yourself. So whatever you've learned over here, you're realizing now in this love life of yours that you have to be true to yourself. The truth is to be true to yourself. And I think there's a double truth here. I think you've learned a truth that's causing you to have to be true to yourself. And it's also affected you over here in your home life. The truth in your love life has affected your whole life. Like, it's affected your work life. You're having to take a step back somehow from work. And then there's change here. This whole spread is about you coming to this enlightenment. Alright, so talk to me about this surprise over here. What's going on with this surprise over here? You're looking forward and speaking up. Somehow you're looking forward to speaking up. And this is going to bring you success. Whatever you've learned, you're looking forward to speaking up to somebody. And why is focus here? Because you want to express your joy in the future. And do all things in moderation on the bottom of the deck. I'm not sure I'm quite getting it all, but we're going to look at it with this Psychic Tarot for the Heart. This is a tarot deck, but it doesn't have court cards in it like the typical tarot. Right here I have the crown and the throat chakra. So that would make me think that you're starting to see things and you're going to speak up finally. You're getting these epiphanies, these tower moments. Crown and seek. Crown and seek. Alright, so let's look at this again. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? What happened to cause this wheel? Alright, the Heart's here. Master your emotions. Choose your battles. And find balance. So, I don't know what happened with the wheel, but what happened with the wheel had to do with your love and mastering your emotions. And it caused you to realize you needed to choose your battles wisely in order to keep things from getting out of control. So somehow there's a battle here. It could be with you or it could be with someone else. I would think it's with yourself primarily because over here, whatever this truth is causing you to have to be true to yourself. And somehow you're realizing that your heart and mastering your emotions is important. If you want things to stay in balance in your life. Okay? Why is death here? Can you show me why death is here? And we have a Scorpio here. We have all the earth elements. We have Gemini. And we have all the fire elements. So, right now, there's not a lot of emotion showing up here. It's a lot of higher reason. It's a lot of thinking with your higher self. This death is here because you're still waiting for results. You haven't quite decided. I think this could be a relationship, or it could be anything. that you haven't decided yet. And your emotions are indeed here, but you're mastering them. You're controlling them. So you can keep this from getting out of balance. Like, you're not looking at this emotionally. You're looking at this analytically. You might be an air sign, in fact, because I see that so strongly here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I have Gemini here for sure. So you're trying to master your emotions and choose your battles wisely so that things can be balanced. And the reason why this is transforming is because you're doing this and you're not being impulsive. You're giving this time and you're waiting to see the outcome type feel. You're looking at this from a higher perspective in your home life. And you're actually allowing yourself to see the truth of the situation instead of reacting based on how you feel about it. Okay, like let me give you an example of that. Okay, you meet somebody new, you really fall for them. You feel strong connection, strong chemistry. You know, maybe you even feel like they are a soul tie of some sort, a soulmate or whatever. But instead of jumping into that, you're thinking it through and you're like, let me look at this for a minute. Because this has happened to me before, see? And you're looking at this differently. You're engaging higher reason when it comes to your choices, when it comes to your heart. You're letting your head lead instead of your heart, is basically what it amounts to. All right. Why is the Chariot here? Because something is helpless and hopeless. It could be someone. Somehow you or somebody else may feel helpless and hopeless, like you can't do anything at this point. And that's the energy you're trying to overcome, is this helplessness. You're trying to wait patiently here. You're trying to wait patiently. You're trying to master your emotions. You're trying to choose your battles wisely so things stay even. And that you don't get sucked in, because sometimes I think we can get sucked in by our emotions. You're having to have courage, and you're trying to see this honestly and be true to yourself about what you're seeing. You're trying to be honest with yourself about how this happened or what exactly went on here. Why is the Lovers here? Because somebody had to take the lead. That, to me, has the feel of, this could be the Emperor. I don't know. Let me look. It has the feel of an Emperor. Yeah, that's the Emperor. The Emperor may feel helpless and hopeless, or it might be somebody in your life, but this is a very mature, strong person. Alright, why is faith in reverse here? This is where somebody's lost faith because they feel helpless and hopeless. Why is faith here? Because there's an opportunity to move. There's an opportunity to move. And this has that sense of that Chariot. This is the Chariot again. There's an opportunity to overcome this, or to literally move. You maybe have an opportunity to move. And why is the Tower here? Clarify the Tower, please. Why is the Tower here in reverse? Because of an Ace of Cups. Yeah. And believe and succeed. You want to move towards something calmer. That would be a new love. That's the Tower. In this case, I think it's a good Tower. but something's happened to make you think it's not a good tower. And it has to do with your desire. Alright, why is temperance in reverse on the bottom of the deck? Because of giving and receiving. The Six of Pentacles. Whatever happened, somebody was giving too much. And now they feel alone. I feel like there was somebody passing something back and forth here. And you're going to realize that and speak up. In fact, I think you're looking forward to speaking up, but for some reason you can't right now. Maybe this person's not talking to you. Angels, how are you helping in our home lives? Freedom. Maybe this person's locked up. Or they should be. How are you working in our work lives? Forgiveness. Simple. Be open to love, forgiveness. That's how Spirit's working in our lives. Keeping it simple and being open to forgiveness. Alright, how about our love lives? Gratitude. That's where we're grateful because we saw this truth. Alright. And surprises that the angels have for us. Hope. There's hope. Even though it feels hopeless, there's hope. And you're going to be enlightened about this hope and your success. And you're looking forward to speaking up about this somehow. Any other way the angels are helping us with this situation, Holy Spirit? Any other way? Any other way? That's what's up. Protection and freedom. So we have divine protection and we have music. And then on the bottom of the deck we have beauty. Somehow beauty might be significant to you as well. Alright, give me just a second. Okay, sorry for the interruption. There's a lot going on here. Let me say this. This wheel is karmically driven and it's divinely timed. So it's that principle of reaping what you sow type thing. Whatever you've sown, you shall also reap. When that wheel comes out with death, it can represent something life-changing. Something that has completely shaken up your entire life. And it had to do with your heart was involved. Something or someone you loved. And you were trying to master your emotions. So, whatever happened here, either you were trying to master them or you are now trying to master your emotions. And it's causing you to have to choose your battles wisely. So this has the sense that whatever happened here has changed everything in your life. And it's also got people at odds with you. So it was probably something that you shouldn't have been involved with to begin with. Or whoever caused this wheel, it was something that they should not have been involved with. So it's got other people in your life questioning why you would get involved with this, why you didn't see this coming, that kind of feel. And in order for you to have balance here, you're having to isolate yourself. That's why over here you're feeling alone. Okay, so whatever this wheel represented, it could have been any number of things. For everybody it's going to be different. But it was karmically driven. So it was reaping something you have sown. And for some it could be a literal death that shook the foundation of your life. It could be. Alright, but it's causing you to have to overcome something. Possibly to even move residences. And it's causing you to have to make a decision. And it affected your faith in whatever caused this wheel. Okay? You're waiting to see how this wheel is going to affect you. You don't know yet how it's going to affect your life. But Spirit is saying in your home life, It's giving you potential to thrive, and it's changing things. It's teaching you to trust, maybe to trust spirit, okay? In your work life, you're having to be open to love and keep things real simple. And you're also having to forgive someone of something, a wrong that was done to you. Okay. In your love life, you're grateful. You're having to be true to yourself, and you're having to see the truth about this. And it has to do with feeling helpless and hopeless. And this masculine energy. And now you're realizing that you have an opportunity to move forward. So whatever happened here, it either showed you the truth about a situation, or it allowed you to see a way to move ahead, whether with or without whatever caused this wheel, okay? You're seeing the truth. You're being true to yourself, and you're having gratitude. Maybe that this isn't your wheel. This might be somebody else's. And the angels are also helping you with music. And I am hurting so bad right now in my neck. It feels like I've just been like in an accident and got whiplash. Divine protection also. Now, what's going to bring it together is the consequences of this wheel. And what this is saying is that you're going to believe that you can do something different. Either loving yourself or something or someone new. The Ace of Cups here. And your surprise today is that you're going to have enlightenment, success, and hope. Like, I don't think you feel like that's going to be the outcome of this. It feels a lot heavier than that. But Spirit's saying, I'm going to surprise you with success and hope. And you're going to express your joy, and you're going to focus in the future. And it has to do with giving and receiving. So maybe you were giving too much, or maybe someone else was giving too much, or something was being passed back and forth. I'm not sure. Okay. Let's look at how this happened from this deck. Now I feel real sick. God, Lord, have mercy. Somebody may be, in fact, sick or have been in an accident or something. Alright, how did this happen? Somebody's been empowered and they're getting blessings. Alright, what's being hidden? Now I feel sweaty. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going through withdrawal. What's being hidden are somebody's dreams, their passion, family, and life purpose. So somehow your family is secretly involved here. It's being hidden, but there's dreams, passion, family, and life purpose. What's being shown? The name Michael. I'm hearing the name Michael. New beginnings is what's being shown. You got to do something different now. There has to be something new now. There's no choice. With this wheel here and this tower here and this decision here, everything that's on this board indicates you have no choice now but to do something new. And it could involve moving, literally moving somewhere else. Alright. What's the best move for the collective to do? What's the next best move? This courage that we see and closure. Something needs to be closed out so this new can begin. And you have to be courageous to make this closure. You're going to have to be courageous, and that's going to transform the situation. That's what's going to transform this, is when you grow a set and you look forward to speaking up. That's what's up here. Alright, what psychic abilities or spiritual gifts are at play here? What's going on in our home life with our spiritual gifts? transformation, and being connected. How about work life? There's a doorway being opened to this freedom. Alright. Love life. What spiritual gifts are we needing to use in our love life? There's the house. There we go. There's our music again. That music is very important to this love. Alright, and surprises. How are we going to be using? Oh, we have a baby showing up here. A baby and a phoenix rising. And the baby could be a literal baby. Somebody in your family might be having a baby. You might not even know about it yet. Somehow there's a baby significant to this. There's a baby that's a surprise. There's a surprise baby. And rainbows. Somebody might be having a baby that they don't know yet. Alright. What kind of healing needs to take place in our home life, Spirit? What kind of healing needs to take place in our home life? Help us to grow through this wheel. How teachable are you? Spirit wants to teach us something, collective, in our home lives. Alright, how about work? What needs to be healed in our work lives? Discover your life purpose. I mean, hey. And we see life purpose here twice. Love lives. Oh, that flipped over fast. Letting go. We got to let go of something. And we see that here twice too. It's time to let go. It's time to get this closure. Alright, and secrets. I mean, why did I say secrets? So, surprises! Hole in the soul. So, whatever this is, it's secretly. Why do I keep saying secretly? Surprisingly, leaving us feeling like we have a hole in our soul. So, whatever we're having to disconnect, I'm going to say whoever, it feels like they have a very soulmate type vibe with us. Anything else that's a surprise that we need to have healing for? Selling out. And that's what this giving and receiving has the feel of. Drugs or money or whatever we're doing to sell out. Somebody was. Anything else? This is the cycle that's over. This is a cycle that's very much over. And you need to be careful of entrapment. Somebody's got some kind of drug or alcohol or some kind of anger management, something. There's a feel of somebody is very unhealthy here. Can you show me the shadow work of the person that's been selling out? They're guarded and empty. Show me the shadow work of the person they're dealing with, Spirit. They're vengeful. Anything else for the person that they're dealing with? Void. So, when something's void, it's kind of like this emptiness, but it's a deeper, like there's nobody home type feel. When you look in their eyes, there's nobody home. Anybody else in this situation? Somebody makes excuses. That was like half the deck. They're disconnected. They're medicating. That's what I thought. They're judgmental. They have a lot of doubt. They're disillusioned. And they're superficial. And they're a manipulator. Alright, what else do we want to look at here? Let's look at this from a different angle here. Why is the wheel showing up here with death? Why is the wheel with death as what's working? Because somebody's cold as ice, they're inconsiderate, and they've been giving mixed signals. Why is the Chariot here with the Lovers and Faith in reverse? Why is the Chariot, the Lovers, and Faith in reverse here is what's not working? Because there's an Empress, a Page of Cups, waiting, frozen, and sexual encounter. So this is this masculine energy. It could be a friend. They're hopeful that somebody's going to come back. They're feeling lonely. And they're having a hard time letting go because of sex. Because of sex. This loneliness. They're resisting this change because they're lonely. It's not okay to want to be with somebody unhealthy just because we're lonely. Especially when you have somebody new that you can move towards over here. Why is the Tower here in reverse? Can I get good answers, please? Only. Why is the Tower in reverse? Is what's going to pull it together. Because somebody just cannot be trusted. They use your weaknesses against you. They make you false promises. Collective. They manipulate you. They're using this medication. They're vengeful. They're empty. And it's causing you to be guarded and to not have trust. But you're going to see the truth. Why is Temperance in reverse what we don't see coming in the future? You're going to lose your patience with this. And it's going to cause you to focus. And it has to do with this person giving and receiving. And expressing joy. Why is Temperance in reverse on the bottom of the deck? Because there's going to be a commitment. Clarify what that means. This is as a Hierophant here. Somebody has a lot of options. Somebody has a lot of options and a lot of choices. And there's a lot of sense of confusion here. Show me the... There's my Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, Divinely Guided, and the Four of Wands in reverse. So we have a very tiny, tiny offer. Something tiny, a thought even, that this connection is protected. Why is it in reverse? Why is it in reverse? Because of this King of Wands in reverse. This person is a glutton for punishment, and they want everything. Show me the final outcome of this in the next month. It's going to be a long wait. You're going to have to put your life on hold. Because this person is the commitment might be that they're going to be locked up. And they have a very strong money focus showing up here. Show me why it's going to be a long wait. Why is it going to be a long wait? Because somebody's needing to awaken and surrender. And they're nowhere near ready. Whoever this person is to you, they're not ready. And I think that's why you're realizing you need to find somebody new. I think the Tower is that you're realizing that this is not going to work, that this person is someone who cannot be trusted, and I need to find somebody new. Can you show me what this person needs to do as far as somebody new? Don't wait for somebody. I don't care if they're a twin flame or who the hell they are. Don't wait. Okay, I have the Star, the Seven of Swords, Date, and the Queen of Pentacles. But the Date and the Seven of Swords are in reverse. So you're hoping that you're going to have an opportunity to go out with this person again. But they're going to deceive you again. And you're showing up as a very confident, stable, nurturing, loving, and abundant person. And they're probably just trying to take your money or your medication or whatever it is that they need. Because it says here that they're medicating. This person uses you and you don't see it. It's like you're totally blind to them. and their bullshit. But you're not going to continue to be that way, because right here it says that you're going to finally see the truth. You're going to see the truth, and you're going to be grateful that you did, and you're going to be true to yourself. Is there anybody else with their eye on this person, Spirit? The sun came out. Hell yeah. The sun and that Six of Swords again. You're going to be happy when you move away from this person. Your life is going to have a lot more growth and happiness and joy, and better times are ahead away from this person. You got the Magician showing up on the bottom of the deck. So you're actually wanting this in the deepest part of who you are. Can I see the focus for money for this person, Spirit? Not the one that's causing all the trouble, but the other person. Can I see a career outlook for the next week for the collective, Spirit? Can I have the career outlook? Somebody's in denial. I have gift and I have media here. Denial. Perhaps you are insisting that reality be something other than what it is. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in truth than a lie. If you've been putting a false front to make money, it's time to remove the mask. And then I have gift. Someone might give you a gift, lend you money, or help you in some way. My nose is itching off the freaking chain like I'm on Percocet. You could get a cash bonus at work. You have natural talents, gifts, and abilities just waiting to be discovered, and you need to explore them. And then I have media. Step into the spotlight and get seen. Don't allow your talent to go unnoticed. A career in television, radio, magazine, or mass media might be perfect for you. And it might be time to get more publicity if you want to increase your finances. Anything else, Spirit? It's time for you to be the boss, to go to the next level. You're either about to take your finances to the next level, or it's time that you do. If your finances haven't improved yet, you can be certain they are going to soon. There's a chance of something extra in the air. So the only thing I see here that you need to be mindful of is this denial. And I think this denial is about this person that you've been helping. It's better to live in truth than a lie. What are you refusing to see? If you've been putting a false front to make money, it's time to remove that mask. That could be the other person, even though I wasn't asking. And then some of us might have fear. Overcome your fear of success or failure. Don't sabotage your own success. Don't allow fear to make you forget your greatness. Remain positive and stay on track. It may require you to step out of your comfort zone to achieve the abundance you desire. Alrighty then. I think that's probably going to be a wrap for today. Let me see what comes out of these cards. I'm just curious. Any messages for this person out of this deck, Spirit? Never put your life on hold. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. What else? Integrity and forgiveness. Okay, for some of you, not all of you, because you heard the story, for some of you, this relationship is going to deserve a second chance. And it's because of integrity and forgiveness. And we see that right here in your work life. Somebody does deserve a second chance, and they're going to have freedom. But that's not going to be for everybody. And this time apart is going to help bring clarity to your situation. And you already know who you are, who does and does not deserve a second chance. Alright, anything out of this deck, Spirit? Woo! Okay. Love the one you're with. I cannot tell you this enough. And I say it all the time. And this includes you. Love the one you're with. And your boundaries are trash. Block those bad vibes. And then unplug. Turn it all off. It turns them on. Alright, I think that's going to be it. Let's get initials. And if you don't hear your initials or your person's initials, that don't mean the reading's not for you. It just means that the initial part's not for you. E is in Emma, F is in Frank, F is in Frank, E is in Emma. Wow. N is in Nancy, N is in Nancy, T is in Tom. Wow. That was wild. Alright. Initials, Holy Spirit, please. S as in Sam, T as in Tom, W as in William, C as in Cat, O as in Otto, J as in John, C as in Cat. O as in Otto, D as in Dog, P as in Pam, H as in Hector, P as in Pam, R as in Ronald, D as in Dog again. C as in Christie, N as in Nancy, Q as in Queen, M as in Margaret, N as in Nancy, I as in Isaiah, and E as in Emily. M as in Mary, C as in Christy, M as in Mary, R as in Reginald, N as in Nancy, T as in Tony, and R as in Ronald. One more time, and then we're going to close. V as in Victory, S as in Sam, M as in Margaret, G as in Girl, N as in Nancy, O as in Otto, C as in Christy. Alright. D as in Dog, M as in Mary, R as in Ronald, A as in Andrea, Q as in Queen, N as in Nancy, W as in William. Alright, let's get trained good. Think that spirit needs to be trained. Alright, I have an archway like that. An anchor, whoa, with a captain's wheel that just went to the floor. I have Paris. Somehow Paris might be significant to you, the Eiffel Tower. I have huge, huge sea turtle. I have a little teeny tiny elephant. I have a deer, like the one that was in my backyard. There was like 5 of them in my backyard last night. Woke me up. I have a Mustang or horse. I have a set of elephant tusks. I have a pendulum. I have a tree of life. I have a teeny tiny turtle. Oops. I have a teddy bear holding a flower. I have a mermaid. I have a star that looks like a starfish. I have a little kid wearing a baseball cap. I have a sunflower. Crescent moon with the baby. Somebody's having a baby and they don't know it yet. That's our surprise. And I have an angel or another little kid. 2 butterflies. A pig. The word love. A crescent moon with a heart. An Eiffel Tower. Maybe you live in a tower. And a flamingo. Trinkets in the top. Metalhead gear. I have a world because this cycle is closing. 2 identical arrows, and we did see temperance here, Sagittarius. She believed she could, say she did. I have an angel. Alright, I have forever, a hand for intuition, learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. I have kind, free, true to your heart, strong, happy, thankful, at peace, brave, and compassionate. I have cherries. I have 2 identical feathers. I have a fancy heart with a flower. I have a ball. I have I love my dog with a paw print. I have a light bulb. Aha, that tower. I have a feather, a crescent heart, a crescent moon with a fairy, a lotus flower, a cash sign, an infinity sign. I choose strength. And then, for some reason, I got my dragon and my cool eye spirit with the bandana. Alright, that's a wrap. Have a great day. Bye-bye.